there's something wrong with my baby. You have a look at her and you tell me if there's nothing wrong with her. This isn't normal. I had my first daughter, Lacey, in 2011. She was born, as we thought, was perfectly healthy. She didn't quite reach her first sort of milestones. I had a few concerns and I went to my GP, and I was kind of fobbed off and told, you know, she's fine, I'm a first-time mum, I'm overreacting a little bit. And it wasn't until she was around 7 months old and she was in a baby walker, and she led over the side of her baby walker to pick a flower in my mum's garden. And I said to my mum, she won't be able to pull herself back to the centre. And my mum was like, of course she will, she'll be fine, just leave her, let her get on with it. And she couldn't pull herself back to the centre of the baby walker. And my mum said, I think you should raise that with the GP. They kept saying she was fine, but it wasn't fine. You don't continuously have chest infections this much at this age. And it wasn't until her 9th chest infections, they put on a different antibiotic. And I was greeted by the GP in the surgery, and she said, oh, look, there's Lacey Leggett, a picture of health. How can I help you today, mum? And I was deeply embarrassed. But I knew there was something wrong with my baby. I want to have a referral, and I was very adamant I wanted that referral. The consultant at my local hospital, she said, well, I've got a letter here from your GP and they feel that you don't need to be here. She checked her all over and she did reflexes in her legs, and Lacey had no reflexes in her legs. And she was like, oh, are her legs always this cold? And I was like, yeah, this is normal. I'm a first-time mum. This is normal. She said, this isn't normal. We need to do more testing. I'm not quite sure what's wrong. We had met an incredible doctor at Winchester Hospital, who had been on our journey our whole way through, and he'd met Lacey from the off, and he was so incredibly kind to us as a family. Transferred with myself and Lacey in the ambulance to Naomi House. We had a couple of days with Lacey, and then she passed away on Valentine's Day in 2014. It was very peaceful, actually. It was the worst day of my life, really. But there was nothing else we could do for her, so we just made her as comfortable as we could make her, and we were with her the whole way. She's still very much a part of our lives daily, and we speak about her daily. Speaking is probably the main thing that's going to help you get through what you're going through.